Thanks for coming. It's my pleasure to announce Luke Davies-Uniacke will make his debut for North Melbourne this Saturday night against the Gold Coast up in Cairns. Really exciting opportunity for Luke, but also a great opportunity for the North Melbourne Footy Club to roll out a new face and someone we think is going to be a really good player for us for a long period of time. So I'm sure you've got some questions for Luke.
How'd you find out, Luke, and how'd you feel?
Yeah, so coming in today, there was a small inkling that I could be playing. Obviously, a couple of players told me that I could be playing, and didn't really want to believe it just until Brad announced with Jess Sinclair announcing obviously a pass number 9. Yeah, so it was good to get the jersey off him and be announced to play.
Did you think over the summer at any stage you'd be a chance for round
1? Yeah, like I said, you're always hoping to play round 1 and break into the side, but probably the first thing is just playing your role out in the training track and just preparing.
How have you found your first pre-season stepping up to senior footy?
Yeah, it's been tough and mentally challenging as well. Training in the Melbourne weather, it was a pretty hot summer, so now coming into round 1, it's going to be raining, I presume. So yeah, it's going to be a difference. So no, it's going to be good though.
Have you told your family yet?
We've been texting this morning, but yeah, I shoot them a text before and they were pretty stoked. So yeah.
Are they going to travel up?
Yeah, it's just mum and dad, and yeah, so they'll come up and have a wash and hopefully I go all right.
Anyone in the team that's, I guess, taken you under their wing over the pre-season and helped you get to this point where you can make your debut?
It's always been like the leaders in the group, but because we're such a young group, I mean, everyone gets around everybody and, everybody's helping out each other.
All right. Thanks, Luke. Very much.
Thank you. An easy decision to pick him, obviously.
Yeah, he's picked himself. I mean, we always wanted to give him opportunity through the pre-season and through the pre-season games, but he's got to hold up his end of the bargain in terms of his fitness levels and his understanding of the way we want to play. But he's an exciting young player for us. There's no doubt about that. But our expectations is that he goes out and does his best, and we understand he's an 18-year-old playing his first game of AFL footy. So he's picked himself in terms of his performance, but I've got to be very careful not to put too high expectation on Luke too early. Even some of the best midfielders of all time have taken a couple of years to find their feet at AFL level. So we'll support him and we'll work with him, but I mean, based purely on performance, he's done enough to be picked.
How much midfield time will he spend? Will he be sort of resting forward a bit as well?
Yeah, he can play a variety of roles. I mean, that's what really excited us about him when he was coming through the TAC Cup system. He can play as a permanent forward. He can play inside, outside midfield roles, and because he's such a good decision maker and a good kick, he could probably play off half back if we wanted him to. So we'll move him around a little bit throughout this game and also throughout the year, but his flexibility is attractive.
As a team, how do you feel placed going into round 1?
Oh well, I mean, we've tried a lot of things throughout the pre-season. I mean, we would have liked to have performed better, particularly against Richmond, which was a game that we treated more as a dress rehearsal for round 1. But I always say as a coach, you learn a lot more from some of your poorer performances than you do your good performances. So we think we've had a really good 2 weeks post that last JLT game, and we're looking forward to getting out and playing a game that actually matters.
Have you got any other selection news you can divulge at this stage?
Look, we're still finalising our side. We've picked our 26, but what I can say is Billy Hartung will play, so he's a new face for us. And Billy's again picked himself. He's performed really well throughout the JLT series, and we brought him in for a specific purpose, and he's provided that in the first 2 games.
How much do you think he can benefit from a new environment, and what will he bring to the team?
Yeah, I think new environment's always good for players because you get another opportunity to assert yourself and bring your strengths to the team. I mean, Billy is well noted as a terrific runner. He really breaks the lines, and it's definitely something we wanted to add to our mix across the midfield. We've got a lot of guys who can win the ball in the contest and are good, hard, tough players, but with Billy coming in and giving us that outside run, we think it'll be a real attribute for us.
Everything settled with Robbie Tarrant after he was hospitalised in the JLT?
Oh yeah, he's fine. He's no problems. He hasn't missed the training session, so he's having a giggle about it being a bit overblown.
Have you made any decisions about how you want to set up ruck-wise, given what you've seen across the JLT series?
Yeah, look, it's the way AFL footy is right at the moment. It makes it incredibly difficult to play two genuine ruckmen. I don't think there's anyone else in the competition who's doing that at the moment. And when you add in the fact that we've got a 200 centimetre key forward in Ben Brown, it makes it even harder. So, we've got that ruck support that Brownie can give us. So it's more than likely we'll go with one ruck, and we'll continue that conversation throughout the year.
Have you made a decision on which of the two guys you go with this week?
Yep. Yeah, we'll announce that this afternoon or tomorrow.
What have you seen of the Suns? They're obviously a different proposition now under Stuart Dew. What have you seen of them over the summer, and what do you expect?
Yeah, they're a different team. I mean, when someone like Gary Ablett steps out of the midfield, that's clearly going to change the dynamic, but that gives others the opportunity to come in and perform. Jared Lyons had a really good season last year, and David Swallow back, and Lockie Weller coming across from Fremantle. So it's a different looking team, and Stewie looks like he's got them all on the same page and playing a good brand of footy. So we expect a cracking contest, and we're going to have to be at our best to get the job done.